Hello Twin Flames, and welcome to the daily Twin Flame reading for Monday, Magical Monday. Now, it's really interesting today because Feminines, you're being guided to shine today and navigate around your journey and overcome any triggers or challenges by being flexible, adaptable, by doing things a new way, being open to change. And the masculines want to build on the friendship. You know, the masculines really want to reconnect with you and build that bond stronger than ever, because they know that you complete them body, mind, heart and soul. And the friendship is the glue that holds it together. You know, the friendship is the power. You are twin flames, and twin flames are best friends united in love. And yes, that love is passionate and sexual, but it's also amazing. So we're going to use the structure deck to see what we need to be connecting with. So thank you, angels. What's the energy today, please? What's the energy? So the message today is what's working for the connection. Wow. So the real message today is what's working for the connection is what we've already spoke about. It's the coming together. It's the friendship. It's the bond. What's working for the connection is the way you gel. You know, they are missing you and you are missing them. And yes, you're missing the intimacy and the need for each other in that way. But what you're missing more than anything right now is the connection. The friendship, that bond where you talk and you tell each other about your day. You talk about the little things and you talk about the big things. What's working for the connection today is that you are both missing that friendship and both wanting to reconnect and reestablish that bond. We've got masculine messages. So messages from the masculine to the feminine. What does the masculine want you to know? Now, as you know, I do a DM to DF reading a bit later on. We're going to do this as well. But this is also what he wants to say to you about what's working for the connection. And how he wants to rebuild the bonds. And what I'm really feeling here as well is he's saying to you today, thank you for helping me. You are a gift to me. You are a gift in my life. And I really want to show you that I care. And we've also got the Taurus energy. Wow. So when we get a card like this coming up, it means two things. So if you are a Taurus watching, or your twin is a Taurus, I'm going to do you a focused Taurus reading later. So I'm going to do an almost personal Taurus reading in a separate video for you, which is really powerful with the water rabbit and as we're moving forward as well. So the Taurus energy is about taking control. You know, the bull, and for the Taurus is, we take the bull by the horns, which means we take control. So I feel this is also a big sign between now and April that we are taking control. And feminines, we take control by taking a little step back and allowing the masculine to take the lead. And the masculine is taking control of the connection. He's doing what he needs to do. He's getting what he needs to get done. So I'm going to bring in today the Divine Essentials Counterpart Oracle. I'm also going to bring in a message for you. So this is a great deck. This is like a little mini oracle deck as well. So we're going to bring these in. So first of all, what's working for the connection? What's working for the connection? What's working for the connection? Thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say? So let's get some messages from the DM to the DF. What do we need to know? What do the masculines want to say to the feminine? And I feel the masculine is also saying to you, you know, you are perfect for me just the way you are. You know, obviously you may be working on yourself, Divine Feminine, to become your greatest version. But he's saying to you, you are perfect just as you are. And the Taurus energy, what's that bringing into the connection? Amazing, okay. So what's working for the connection right now? A message for you. What's working for the connection? Thank you, angels. And that one's coming out as well. A message from the masculine to the feminine. A message from the masculine to the feminine. Look at that, wow. And the Taurus energy. The Taurus energy. Thank you, angels. Now, I'm also going to bring in a little bit of tarot. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot. This is one of my decks for what's working for the connection. What's working for the connection. Thank you, angels. And we're going to do the Divine Masculine Message Tarot. So messages from the masculine to the feminine. There we go. And for the Taurus energy, these are coming out as well. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot. So what's the Taurus energy? Remember, Taurus, I'm going to do you an extra reading later. And that's why I'm really loving this card's moving to doing these structured readings in this way, because it's so interesting. It's something different every day. We're doing a question and it's exciting, and it really does get to the nitty-gritty of what's going on. And I am working right now on a Divine Structure 2 deck, so I can use both together, which is even more powerful. So first of all then, what's working for the connection? But what I really feel is working for the connection today, regardless of these cards, is the friendship and the bond that you share. There's so much more than just the intimacy and the love and the physical. It's about the bond, the real glue that holds it together. So the message is star seeds. So what's working for the connection is that you are here for a bigger mission than your 3D mind can comprehend. Isn't that powerful? So your bond is so much more than just a physical connection. It's a spiritual bond. It goes beyond space and time. It's so much more than just having a relationship. It's about helping humanity. It's about light work. It's about awakening. It's about soul growth. It's about connecting in a deeper way that does not need words. That you are star seeds. Now, some of you are really going to resonate with that because you'll feel like you are star seeds. We're all star seeds in a way because we're all from another place. We're living in the earth plane right now. We're living on the earth, but we don't originate from here. We originate from somewhere else. Whether you see that as the stars or heaven or the other realms, you know what you personally believe. But we're all spiritual beings having a physical human experience. So we've all come down from somewhere to learn and grow. Bring your focus into service, or bring your focus onto service. So what's working for the connection is service. And that's so true. When we get triggered or when we get stressed out, if we focus on service, how can I give? How can I be a better person? How can I love? Universe, what would you have me do? What would you have me say? Where can I go? How can I help? How can I help the world? When we do that, we move the focus away from the fear or the ego, because we're no longer focusing on ourselves or them or the karmic situation, but we're focusing on helping. And that's from a higher place within. So what's working for the connection is service, giving, being of the light, helping others out, maybe doing your spiritual work, and assist the collective in the grand shift. So what's working for the connection is that you are here to assist the collective in the grand shift. Isn't that powerful? And the grand shift is taking place now. That means moving towards the golden age, moving towards better times, moving towards something magical, moving towards peace and a future that is understood. You make me want to be a better person. So what's working for the connection is that you help each other out because you are a teacher and a student of each other. So you make them want to be a better person because they want to be authentic. They want to grow. They want to get to the other side. They want to stand on the top of the cliff and look out and say, I've achieved this. I can be myself now. And they've made you a better person because they've grown you and helped you to release control. So the feminine helps the masculine to take the lead, and the masculine helps the feminine to take a step back. So we allow things to flow. What's working for the connection is the throat chakra. So there's a throat chakra healing and activation taking place right now. There may be fear around communication. There may be lack of truth. There may be inauthenticity in your relationships, but it's moving forward because what's working for the connection is where we are right now, especially with the Taurus card coming out between now and April. It's time to get honest. It's time to get real. It's time to be vulnerable. It's time to communicate through telepathy or in person. How are you showing up in the world? So what's working for the connection is you're both ready to show up for each other and to show up in the world for the world, to get to work, to be honest and real. And this isn't just about being authentic with each other or about the masculine needing to be honest with his karmic partner or to be honest with you or, come out into the open about this love. It's also about speaking the truth to the world and working your mission and light and doing what you are truly being guided to do. That's what's working for the connection. And look at this, we've got the sun. So what's working for the connection is that you deserve all the happiness that you're asking for, that you have the power of the sun behind you, the power of positivity, the power of prayer, because when we ask, it will be given. When we dream and believe, we achieve. And also the Seven of Swords, having compassion. Compassion is working for the connection. So have compassion at this time and rise above the situation to see it from a fresh point of view. So what works for the connection is seeing it in a new way, rising above the drama and the struggle and the 3D world and focusing on peace. What's working for the connection is to know that true love holds no bounds, that true love opens all doors, that true love conquers all worlds. And this really resonates with the feminine reading today. And also meditation. What's working for the connection is to go within and come out above. That means clearing your mind, going above and beyond for yourself, navigating around the journey, doing things a new way, being flexible and adaptable, and stillness, creating the answers and creating the solutions. So also the separation can work for the connection because it's when the masculines have time to think. So really think about this. Spiritually, feminines, we meditate or we reconnect with ourselves in that way. We calm our mind, whether it's through breath work, going in nature, doing something we love to do, or through meditation. The masculines gain clarity, receive answers, which is what meditation is, in their own way. And that can sometimes be going within, going in the cave, blocking everything out, distracting themselves, because they receive in that way. So what does the masculine want to say to the feminine here? So the masculine is saying, I'm extremely unhappy with my life. I feel like a failure. So he's saying, I'm extremely unhappy with my life right now. I'm not happy. I feel like a failure. I want to make my life better. You inspire me to change my life. And I see your face, your smell, your scent, and I hear your voice every single place I go. And that's so true. The masculines use their senses, their 3D physical senses, to be reminded of this connection and to reconnect with you. Then that means they smell you. And you might think, what? But they do. You know, it's really powerful as well because our soul brother Sam, you know, who's got his own channel, and I've shared his videos, by the way, on the community post. He was live the other day and he was talking about this. He was talking about how he smells his twin everywhere he goes sometimes. He can smell her and sometimes he can't explain it, but he just knows he's smelling her scent. And the masculines may not be able to explain why they can smell your scent, your perfume, or a smell that reminds them of you, or even your real primal smell, but they understand it on some kind of unconscious level. And he sees your face every single place he goes. That means he's reminded of you constantly. It could be in a person serving him in a shop. It could be in the person he's connecting with at work. It could be on a film. It could be in a show. It could be something that pops up in his social media. But your voice, your accent, if you've got a unique accent, he hears it. The way that you pronounce words, the way that you say things. Maybe a sentence or a word you use, he hears. So he's saying, I am being reminded of you constantly everywhere I go. Please don't give up on me. I need you to help me grow. So he's reminding you that you are his teacher and he is a student to you. And he's saying, please don't give up on me. I need you. And I need you to help me to grow. Without you, he won't grow. He won't achieve what he's come here to do. And he's saying to you, I think about you as I fall asleep. And as soon as I wake up, I have to distract myself throughout the day to keep my mind from wandering back to you. So sometimes he can be busy and not contacting you because he's trying hard to forget you in that moment. And he can never forget you, divine feminine, but he may be doing something with work. He may be working on his car. He may be decorating. He may be watching a YouTube video or gaming or doing something else. So let's look at the distractions. Let's go a bit deeper today. So I'm going to bring in my other deck here. Still got some more masculine cards, but we're going to use the Divine Masculine Distraction Oracle. I haven't used this for a while. So how is he distracting himself today? How is he distracting himself today? So I've got 3 cards. So the first one is, yeah, look at this, painting and decorating. Now, isn't this interesting when we're seeing all of this everywhere, rebuilding, change, because it's a symbol of change. And he says the need to forgive, to start again and make it fresh and clean. So this is what he's saying to you. I want to start again with you. I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to make it fresh. I want to make it clean. I want to forgive myself and I want you to forgive me. So please don't give up on me. So if you're seeing painting and decorating, maybe you turn on the TV and there's a painting and decorating show. Or maybe you see a Van Gogh pass with painting and decorating on. Or you are maybe doing that yourself. They're definitely doing that next door. So you are connecting with that energy here. Also, we've got bowling. Urgency to hit a goal or target. Now, whether he is bowling or he isn't, he is saying to you today, I feel a sense of urgency in our connection. I want to tell you how I feel. The goal is to be with you. The target is to spend my life with you. And I have a sense of urgency to hit that goal. And he may even be picking up on this at work. He may have something he wants to achieve right now. Something he's busy working on. And he's doing this. If he's going bowling, he's doing it subconsciously because, by going bowling, he's realising he needs to hit a goal. My twin George loves going bowling when he goes back to visit his family. They go bowling a lot. And it's a sense of urgency, perhaps to come back to me. Very powerful. They're giving me fear. So don't go into fear about what he's doing or what he isn't doing because he's finding his way. And massage, he wants to knead all the stress away. He has a need to release the stress. And he's saying, I want to knead all the stress away. So he may be having a massage. Maybe he's massaging himself. Maybe this is something you do when you're together. But he's saying, I have a need right now, a physical need, to knead all of that stress away. Powerful. We've got honesty. So the masculine wants to be honest with you. Be honest with yourself and others. So, the angels are guiding him to be honest. And he's saying, I'm being honest. I don't want you to give up on me. I dream about you. I wake up thinking about you. I go to sleep thinking about you. I love you. I'm authentic with you now because we're starseeds and I see you everywhere. And I want to tell you how I feel. And he's saying, I am working hard for our future. So that's very honest. He's saying, I am working hard to make this right. And, for some of you, it's going to happen very quickly. For some of you, it's going to take a bit longer. So he's showing you the next 8 months of grind to do this. And he's saying, when we work together, we are a great team. So you also hear, we've got this energy coming in, what's working for the connection, that you are here to build something together. That when you work together, you are a great team, whether that's in the 5D or the 3D. And also that you may have plans in the future to go into business together, for your mission together. I am tapping into my intuition, and this is allowing me to see my truth. So he's saying, I am realising who I am and why I've come and why I'm here. And this is working for our connection. We've got temperance. I must do things at my own pace because that is how I will follow through on my plans. So this is about you being patient, divine feminine. And I know you are, but about understanding why he needs that time, why he has to do it this way, and why there is delays. I need time to understand things from a fresh perspective, to let go and heal the way I viewed things before. So give him that time. And the King of Pentacles, I'm focused now on making this work. I'm focused now on making this work. I am focused on doing it right. There is a plan. And that's why he's saying to you with the 8 of Pentacles, I'm working hard for our future. I'm focused on doing it right. When we work together as a team, we do it right. Things need to be equally balanced. So he doesn't want to mess you around. He wants to be able to give to you equally. And there's the squirrel again, running down there. Squirrel is about gathering the information. I am ready to fight for our love. And he absolutely is. He wants to fight for the love, the friendship, all of it. So how is this energy affected by the Taurus energy? The fact that the Taurus is about the earth and taking control. How are we taking control? What's happening? And also what's happening between now and April. I'm sorry I have hurt you so many times. So this is about doing it the right way. This is why it can take time. And an apology coming in. I know you would make me the happiest person on earth, but I'm intimidated at the thought of trying to do the same for you. So there's also fears about being good enough for you and being able to provide for you. And this is why he's working hard to do it right. And he's saying you came on too strong and too fast. So this is also about slowing it down and going with the flow. And we are both guilty of this. Okay, the feminines do this and the masculines do this too. You both come on too strong, too fast. So it's all, and there's no wrongs, everything's all right. But it's about slowing it down. Slowing it down. There's a song by E17, Deep, Deep Down, okay, about slowing things down. And I feel the message is slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush this, force this. It's going to happen anyway because there will be success. So success coming in, especially between now and April, fighting for the love with the Knight of Wands and reconciliation with the Six of Cups. So coming back together, success in this connection. Use your intuition and never doubt it. You know more than you think. So what's really working for the connection and giving you strength? So when I'm connecting with the Taurus energy, it's about faith and trust and the knowingness of what this love is. It's about trusting your intuition and not doubting this love. And your loved ones are never far away. All you must do is say or think their name. You are so loved. You are so loved. And this is so beautiful because, I've just created my new deck. I've created two, one from the masculine in spirit, but one from our loved ones in spirit. Messages from the other side. And that deck is available to buy right now. And I shared a card over the weekend with family members here. And I've shared it this morning with the Divine Feminine. I am surrounded by love and so are you. So your loved ones are coming through from heaven to say to you, you are surrounded by love today. You are surrounded by love of angels, guides, ascended masters, your loved ones in heaven, your twin flames power. You are never alone. All you have to do is say or think their name. And this is true with your twin. If you want to connect with them in the 5D, maybe you're thinking, how do I do that? How do I connect with them in the 5D? Just say or think their name. Close your eyes. Think their name and they'll be in front of you. They'll be next to you. They'll be within you because you are one. So the big message is the energy between now and April is shifting things forward to bring in the dynamic not only of the love but of the friendship and the connection so you can talk and communicate and reconcile. And I've just heard a crow. So crows also reveal mysteries to you. Open you up to the insights of your heart and your truth. So trust your intuition. If you're seeing crows or black feathers, it's a sign of forgiveness and psychic power to go within to understand what's going on outside of you, within you and around you. I hope this helps. Have a great day. If you are a Taurus, I'm going to be doing you an extra reading later and I'll see you soon.